Hey everyone, welcome back to October series part 14, where I am going through your questions from YouTube and WhatsApp videos, etc. Please email phil@ocdrecovery.com. If you like this series, please comment down below. If you have questions, I can't do all of them. We're about halfway through the month. And I'm sure this won't go up until about the first week of November because we don't just upload all of them at once. So let's jump right into it. How do I start moving forward when I have been coasting? I do want to combine question 1 and question 2. How do I start moving forward when I have been coasting for a while? I thought I was doing better because I had no anxiety. Anxiety, the presence of anxiety, is not the best indicator as a whole of how you're doing on your recovery process. I had a lot of anxiety present when I was cutting compulsions and avoidance behaviors, really moving forward. That doesn't mean I wasn't more than likely, can't say for certain, moving in the right direction. A lot of people don't have anxiety or shame or guilt or depression because they're doing so many compulsions is keeping that at bay. How do I know that? I've worked with thousands of people to where once they took a serious stab and moved away from those compulsions and avoidance behaviors, their OCD literally came back like a flood. Like there's literally a big barrier holding up water. Boom, all their symptoms, shame, guilt, literally overnight. Oh my God, I get it. People don't realize how much compulsions keep physical symptoms at bay. Now, how to get yourself out of the coasting? Basics matter. I know it's repetitive. I know it's boring, but this is really what matters. Have you read all the books? Have you done the exercises on paper? How is your structure in your life? Are you snoozing a lot? Are you exercising? This is how you get yourself out of a coasting phase and realizing I have to do the basics. I mean, I've worked with people for years that haven't even read the first book on the reading list. Understandable, but that's really going to hold you back. Number 3 is, how do I become accepting of the possibility of losing out on what I want? This person has HOCD, sexual orientation OCD. It's not so much the fear of being gay, but the fear of not enjoying sex with men, female with a male. So this idea that sex always needs to be enjoyable is a very modern age thing. If we went back to 1912, 1870, etc., we would not have that same belief system about sex as a whole. Many people would hold that belief system of, they wouldn't even have a belief system, to be honest, because of the standardized reality of life at the time. People just operated in certain ways, and that was just it. They wouldn't think about, oh, I need to enjoy sex. I'm sure there was that, but it wasn't like today because of all of the different social media and all the stuff about needing to enjoy everything that you're doing, and this is what matters to me. So this individual particularly has to get comfortable and or more comfortable with not enjoying sex. Nausea feelings, stop Googling, stop Redditing, all those compulsions. Reddit is the bane of humanity. You're never going to find anything there that's going to move you in the right direction. Yes, I designed some exposures when Reddit is needed, but usually for the most part, it's not good. So this is a very, very important thing. So accepting the possibility that you may not enjoy sex either, I don't even like at all, because that's not necessarily accurate. It could still be a very difficult experience, and there's still moments of it that you might enjoy. So we have to be careful with the catastrophizing of the totality of, I will not enjoy this. Number 4 is, how do I get comfortable with having sex with the opposite sex whilst I'm extremely triggered, which goes into that. Okay, I know this sounds very odd. If you don't have OCD, you'll hear this and say, that makes no sense. It doesn't seem right. You're pushing someone to do something. So if I had HOCD right now, and I was with Erica, like I am, my wife, I would say to myself, I'm going to try to have sex 2 to 3 times a week with my wife within a reasonable amount, if she's in the mood, etc., no matter how triggered I am. What if I can't keep an erection? What if you can't, hard on? There's a lot of stuff that men say. I'm going to try my best anyway. I know it sounds stupid and funny, but this is super important. So you have to get comfortable with going towards those behavioral actions regardless of how triggered you are. Yes, you might feel very sick. Yes, you might have a headache. Yes, it might not be enjoyable. But as you're doing your disputing on paper, not in the moment, but later on when you're looking at that, writing, okay, the sexual experience was not what I wanted, but it wasn't the end of the world, vice versa, et cetera, et cetera. I thought I put question 5 here, but I didn't. I can't remember what it was, but I will talk about something related with this. HOCD, sexual orientation OCD, is either the fear of self-rejection and or other rejection, but this person not being afraid they have a lot of gay friends. A lot of it is the fear of missing out on what you want in life. I want to have sex with women. If I develop severe HOCD right now, that would be my fear. I'm not afraid. If I turned gay tomorrow, there's no fear. I don't care what any of my friends say. I don't care what Erica would say. That's not my fear. My fear is missing out on what I want in life, which is to have sex with women. That would be more of the fear. It's not even the fear of like, oh, like, could you have sex with a male? I'm sure I could find a way. How do I know that? Because men who are in gangs, from a dominance perspective, who are straight alpha males, have sex with other men in the shower to prove a point. If they can do it, I can do it. So I'll find a way. But that's not, I mean, that sounds absolutely asinine when I say it in the video, but it's the truth. It would be the fear of losing out on what I want. Life should give me what I want, et cetera, et cetera. But the most important question here is pulling yourself out of a coasting state. You got to look at the basics. You have to start there. If you've been following us for over a year and you have not read all 6 books, that's number 1. I'll say it until the cows come home. Number 2, structure in your life. The rest of the stuff really doesn't matter. You could change your beliefs to a degree and work on some behaviors, but if your structure is very up and down and you don't understand, one of my favorite quotes is the first step in solving any problem is accepting or realizing there's a problem. So you're not going to have the knowledge if you don't read the book. So phil@ocdrecovery.com. Let me know what you think. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Again, comment down below, 5 questions. I'll try to cover some of them, pull them out, and go from there. Enjoy the rest of your day.